Hello everyone, this is a normal video. It's actually me giving my thoughts on the matter of something truly upsetting that's been going on. I'm going to be splitting this up a bit so I can get my words across because I wrote down some points that I really wanted to give to you guys and just give my overall thoughts and make sure I didn't miss any of them for this video. Just before we begin, whatever you've seen on the screen, whether it's gameplay or whatever I put there, it doesn't matter. It's not anything to mock or ridicule the situation that's going on that I'm talking about in this video. It's just something that's a visualizer, something to keep you attached to the screen, let you know that you're in focus of what I'm actually discussing. And it's not to show any of my gameplay skills, nothing like that. It's just something to stay there because what actually is needed to be said requires some form of imagery that people would want to see. And not everyone wants to see the imagery that may be depicted in what's being talked about. So just want to be sure that I can give my points in full detail without having to show everything that's unnecessary. So for me, this all started with an Ask Reddit thread that I read through, and I usually read these before bed, and any that blow up on the front page the day it happens, I just like to see it at night and read through it before I sleep. And the title of the post for this thread was of things on live TV, stuff that was broadcasted, or anything you've seen that's really upset you, traumatized you, or things that they wanted to get off the air, like stuff that you only see once. And if it's not on YouTube, if it's not like on the internet, like imprinted somewhere, then you've only seen it once and like it's stuck with you. But one that really got my attention and so many other people was this one comment where someone said very recently about what they've seen on TikTok, and this has upset me so much, man. If you don't know, which I didn't know either until I read this, because actually what's happened before this was that I recently deleted TikTok beforehand because of all of the sketchy stuff I heard about it. Just didn't want to stay on there for too long. Wanted to stay off it just for a bit until I could see if it's getting banned or if it's still staying up, and seeing if I wanted to delete my account afterwards. But I'm very glad I deleted it when I did, because what I'm going to be talking about is very disturbing, very upsetting, just generally sets a bad mood. I don't mind seeing how many people are covering this actual situation, but I don't mind covering it as well because I just wanted to get my words across for everything that's going on and just do it as soon as possible. So TikTok has found a new trend, and it's something that I would have never believed to ever see on TikTok. Anything that's ever been believed to ever been like shown on TikTok, posted, whatever, by anyone, because that app is like a whole different world for some people. And this is just so shocking to, like, everyone is hearing about it, honestly. So this new trend that people are doing, and I honestly feel like it's a trend because as much as bad as it is, it shouldn't be deserved to be called a trend. But with so many people doing it, these are some of the worst things that people are doing to start a movement on the app. And the amount of traction a lot of these get to inspire other people to do these things, just like the more recent trend they did a few weeks ago, just shows that it's just so bad. So recently, there was this video by itself of someone shooting themselves, and a lot of people on TikTok decided to take advantage of that video and just use it in the worst way possible. They did anything they could with it, try to make it like a magic trick and just surprise people with it, like utterly leave people unprepared for what they're about to see on this app. The people who used a specific video just grabbed it in any way they could. They edited it into other videos that would look normal and post them like that. The videos would look like someone just doing a regular dance, and at the end you see someone with a gun and they just go boom, and everything in full detail is like all for the viewers to see. And this is something I've looked up on YouTube for how many people were covering it, not because I was enticed by the actual imagery, anything. I'm not like that. That's not something that I want to see. Even if I did have TikTok, it's just not something that I'm so curious about to want to see myself, rather than think about the many people that it's affected. But likewise, when I saw it on YouTube and looked it up, the video I saw had a title so upsetting to me. It just made me so disappointed. The video said that this short clip was going across TikTok and Facebook as well, but what it said in its title was that it was spreading. And that's when you know it's gotten bad, when to the point that people title it as spreading. It's just really, really like upsetting to me that this is like gone this far already in just a day or two. And as someone who loves to edit videos and make memes of my own for this channel and all of you, I have to say this is just, I can't say it in a single word because I can't describe it in a single word. This is like beyond messed up. It's just so abysmally like horrible. If you were to put it on YouTube, it's almost a whole different thing, because any video that would show it on YouTube would immediately get taken down. Or with enough traction, if it's a smaller creator, a really smaller creator, and they try and put this in some sort of meme or something, it would have to get a fair amount of dislikes, reports to take it down. But on TikTok, it's almost a whole different thing. You have to have a whole amount of people get onto these things and report the user who posted these things and show them these people. And it doesn't matter if they've already gotten taken down because of what they posted. The amount of children, teens, and young adults who have seen these posts on TikTok have already seen everything they had to see. They've seen everything the user wanted them to see. The person who posted it wanted to show them these things, and it doesn't matter if they've gotten taken down. The sad thing about TikTok is that the trend before this wasn't something that was too abysmal, because I didn't think TikTok would get this bad. The last trend was on people who acted like they were Holocaust victims, dead Holocaust victims, telling their story, and they just did this to get a fair amount of views. Now it's everyone just getting onto the same video and using it however they can to just traumatize and disturb people all over this app. And when this brings out the worst in people, when this shows how far people want to go with these lengths, you have to really think about how this affects anything you're using right now, any app or anything. Because now I have to avoid Instagram with anything that I see on the Explore feed. You know, Instagram, the Explore feed, it can show any post that gets big, any post that gets a lot of views. A lot of memes get on the Explore page, and I won't be surprised if any meme that's not been up for too long, or that's been up for about a day or so, or not even that long, that's still gotten views but has still baited people in, is showing such graphic imagery in its final seconds or whatever it's in it. And it's sad that it's gotten this bad to where everyone has to address it and make sure everyone's avoiding these types of things so they don't have to see it, because a few seconds of one clip can really, really stick with you. It's something you really feel like you can't get back. And it doesn't matter if my video isn't one to get a lot of traction. It doesn't matter if my video isn't one to get a huge amount of views, because however many views this gets, whoever's watching my video, if you're one of my subscribers, if you search for this video, or if you came from the algorithm somehow, thank you so much. Because every view counts for every person I've hopefully impacted for this video. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad I had to get this out there. I really had to get this stuff off my chest, because it's something that I just can't fathom to keep to myself about what needs to be said about these things. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to see something so informative and so helpful to people who don't think they really need it. Until next time, this is Zach and Noel. I'll see you guys.